Mitchell Robinson hasn't played organized basketball, at least 5-on-5 live action in over a year. So on the offensive side, it'll take some time. He's very raw, but we're already seeing, Wally, his defense can be impactful.
You can't tell he hasn't played much because his defensive instincts are really good, and we're going to take a look at that. As a big man, you kind of got to be that free safety. You got to be that sweeper on the soccer field that can watch everything that's happening and protect the home and protect the goal. And here he does a good job of not overcommitting on his man because he knows this guard is going to be driving to him. So he does a really good job of just keeping his space. He's long, so he never has to overcommit to certain things because he can block shots from a distance where other guys normally can't. And we're going to keep going here. And watch just the intuitiveness of him. Now, freeze it right there. There, he knows he's got to engage with the guard, who's going to try to drive to the basket. And watch Knox here. He also does a good job of cracking down on the big man. This is all 5 Knicks being on a string. This is good help defense. And watch Mitchell Robinson. Another thing he does very well here, good instincts, is he doesn't foul. A little guy like that going to the basket, you always don't want to bail them out. If they make a tough circus shot over you, especially at your length, you give him credit. That's a great block, and he also followed the cardinal rule in order to keep it in play. That's important. Keep it in play, then your team can go on the fast break on the other way.
And you see there too, it looked like he got beat flat-footed, but those long arms, that 7'8" wingspan, you're never really beat when you have that kind of a wingspan. Now, a lot of times you see with shot blockers is that they're dominant with one arm, blocking shots, and that tends to be a problem, especially when you're reaching defensively. We're going to show a play here where he looks ambidextrous, and that is a special skill.
It is, and it all starts with just, to me, he looks kind of like Kevin Garnett out there, just the way he's always poised, he's in his stance. There he is, freeze it right there. Now here he is, he's coming back on the play, but he knows he always has to be that anchor that's going to help and support and protect the basket. And he does a really good job of calling off, go ahead and run it, of calling off his teammate. And then here comes the switch. He says, okay, now I got this guy. And he's got a smaller guy that he's defending. He's not overcommitting. He knows that this offensive player, if I was this guy, I would be trying to draw a foul. So if he's got to be smart in this position, he's got to make him make a tough shot and not bail him out by putting him on the free throw line. So watch what he does. He kind of reaches a little bit. Could have been a foul, but still gets up and elevates. That's just a gift. Not too many players have the ability to do that. Block the ball out of bounds, just flat-footed pretty much. He's long, he's athletic, and I know a lot of teams like him, and it's good that the Knicks got him.
There's certain instincts you see in a player, and that's certainly why the Knicks wanted to lock him up with a contract after just 2 games in the Summer League. 6 block shots already for Mitchell Robinson.